What's up, guys? We're here in Madrid, and in this video, we're gonna show you our top things to do here. So hope you enjoy it. Madrid is the vibrant capital of Spain, located in the center of the country. Brimming with art, history, and culture, Madrid has a mix of world-renowned museums, elegant parks, and culinary experiences. In this video, we highlight 12 of the best things to do in and around Madrid. At the end of the video, we'll also share 3 travel tips that will help you get around the city. Now let's dive in. We are Zach and Ina. We make helpful videos about destinations around the world so you can easily plan your own adventures. The beating heart of Madrid is Plaza Mayor, brimming with history in the city center. This grand square was once the site of markets, bullfights, and even executions. Today, cafes spill into the cobblestone plaza, inviting you to grab a coffee or drink while soaking in the atmosphere. As a central hub, it's also the perfect starting point to delve into Madrid's surrounding streets. Madrid's central neighborhoods offer a range of experiences. In Malasaña, trendy cafes and vintage shops line the streets, while La Latina beckons with tapas bars and a buzzing nightlife. Lavapiés has amazing street art and is a melting pot of Middle Eastern and African flavors. Barrio de las Letras, the literary quarter, is an interesting area where you can find quotes on the ground. Finally, Chueca is Madrid's inclusive heart. Each barrio promises something unique and are all worth visiting. A stone's throw from Plaza Mayor, the popular San Miguel Market is a gourmet haven housed within a stunning century-old building. This market is a true feast for the senses. Over 30 food stalls showcase Spain's finest products, from regional cheeses and meats to delectable tapas, sweets, and local wines. We recommend coming for a small bite and drink here because prices are more inflated compared to other areas of the city. There are a lot of cheaper and less touristic market options around, like Tirso de Molina behind me here. And if you want a list of those, you can check out our blog post and leave a link to that in the description below the video. Dominating Madrid's skyline, the Almudena Cathedral faces the royal palace in the historic center. Its construction spanned for over a century and reflects a blend of different architectural styles. Marvel at the Gothic vaults, stained glass windows, and magnificent neoclassical facade. Entrance to the cathedral is free, but there is an admission fee to visit the crypt and museum with the observation deck. There are over 40 museums in the city, ranging from art and history to science and interactive experiences. We explored the world-famous Prado Museum, which showcases art masterpieces by Velázquez and other European titans. Another one we enjoyed was the lesser-known Museum of Romanticism, which houses an interesting collection of paintings, furniture, and decorative arts from the 19th century. We've included a short list on the screen here with some other great museum options in Madrid in case you're interested in visiting those. While Madrid will easily keep you busy for a few days, we do recommend escaping the hustle and bustle at least once. We went on a day tour to Toledo, which is about an hour drive to the south of Madrid. Also called the City of Three Cultures, Toledo is home to a mix of Christian, Muslim, and Jewish remnants. Wander its narrow medieval streets and marvel at the architecture. One of the most impressive historic sites in the city is the cathedral, which is a must visit. But our favorite thing to do here was simply take in the views from the various miradors. We left a link to the tour we did in the description below the video. There are also two other beautiful historic cities nearby Madrid that are worth a visit. These are the cities of Segovia and Avila. While Avila boasts beautiful ancient walls, Segovia has an impressive Alcázar. Another way to escape the fast pace of the city is by visiting Casa de Campo, a sprawling green oasis on the western edge of Madrid. Here, you can find some cute cafes and restaurants with outdoor terraces on the lakeshore that have a very peaceful atmosphere. But besides relaxing, this massive park offers a range of activities, from renting a kayak on the lake to pedaling along cycling paths and hiking nature trails.
There's a lot of hidden viewpoints here in the park, so we highly recommend exploring the different trails instead of just staying at the lake.
Madrid's historic center offers an interesting mix of history, architecture, and cultural delights. Wander its cobbled streets lined with grand structures, and take in some of the most important monuments of the city. In this area, you can find the opulent royal palace, the medieval Plaza de la Villa, the Egyptian Temple of Debod, the Grand Plaza de España, and the esteemed Teatro Real. If you truly want to dive into the history of the city, we recommend going on a free walking tour. Madrid's magic unfolds beneath you from the top of one of its rooftop bars. There are a number of sky-high bars that offer breathtaking panoramas of the red-tiled roofs and iconic landmarks. At the 360 rooftop bar in the Riu Hotel, you get unparalleled views of the city. But be prepared for crowds, as this prime location is a magnet for tourists. Our favorite rooftop bar was at the top of Círculo de Bellas Artes, which offers a more relaxed atmosphere and stunning vistas of the newer part of the city. Madrid's most popular attraction is the Royal Palace, which resides in the western part of the city center. This majestic Baroque palace is the largest functioning royal palace in Western Europe, with over 3,000 rooms. And while the royal family doesn't live here anymore, it's still used for state ceremonies. Inside, you can find lavishly decorated halls, adorned with frescoes, tapestries, and glittering chandeliers. In total, you can visit a selection of about 20 rooms, each uniquely decorated. Make sure to book your tickets well in advance, as they sell out quickly. Madrid is a foodie paradise. Beyond iconic tapas bars, the city bursts with bustling markets, Michelin star restaurants pushing culinary boundaries, and hidden gems serving regional specialties. The best way to explore its local food scene is by going on a food tour. We joined the Tipsy Tapas Tour, where we visited 4 of the city's finest tapas bars and tried various shared dishes paired with an assortment of local drinks, like vermouth and tinto de verano. Our guide also offered insights into the history and culture of the Spanish cuisine, as well as local dishes. This was the best food tour we've joined during our travels so far, and you can find a link to book the same one in the description below the video. Madrid's most beautiful park is El Retiro, an idyllic green space for locals and tourists alike. It's packed with things to see and do, like the Crystal Palace, the Big Pond, Velázquez Palace, and the Rose Garden. Stroll along its tree-lined avenues, rent a rowboat on the picturesque lake, relax by the decorative fountains, or simply enjoy a picnic in the grass. Avoid the weekend if you can, as the park can get very busy at that time, especially if it's sunny. As we promised at the beginning of the video, we'll now share 3 travel tips for Madrid. First, we recommend exploring the historic center by foot, as most of the main attractions are near each other. For longer distances, the metro system is clean, efficient, and affordable. Purchase a travel card with 10 rides for as little as 6 or 7 euros. Stretch your travel budget in Madrid by taking advantage of free museum entries. Many world-class museums, like the Prado or Reina Sofia, offer free admission on specific evenings or afternoons. Research free entry times before your trip by checking out their individual websites. Finally, while central areas offer undeniable convenience for accommodation, they do come with a hefty price tag. Consider neighborhoods outside the city center with good metro connections if you're traveling on a budget. We stayed in the Carabanchel neighborhood, which seems quite far away, but in fact, it took us less than 30 minutes by metro to reach the city center. We added a few accommodation options in the description below the video. If you're planning your Spain trip, we recommend keeping things organized with our interactive travel planner. Find a discount code in the description. We also included other important links in the description that will help you with your Madrid experience, such as an interactive map so you can get to each place that we mentioned. We'll catch you on the next adventure.